Oh my goodness.
I've got a unicorn in my lap.
Michael got a unicorn in his lap. What is up? What's going on?
I don't know where this came from.
I picked that up I won that at a Dave & Buster's.
Oh, came out of a claw machine.
Came out of a claw machine or a ticket.
Claw machine.
I don't know what I did with that. Hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing? We're back. Holy smokes.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. You have been busy.
We're busy people.
We're very busy people. We try and bring people stuff, and sometimes
stuff happens.
Stuff happens. What can we do? So let's finish off the Grinch. We have it up. It is running.
It is running.
My voice took a beating. Somehow you got all those lights taken care of.
What lights?
Well, just putting them up and all that stuff.
It took a couple days.
Took a couple days, which is a lot more than I was anticipating.
Solid week.
Yeah. So let's...
You're looking at stuff that we hadn't even looked at.
Yeah, we haven't even looked at it. So we're going to go through all this crap together. Hold on, but I am going to pull up this. Is it done? Okay. So we took some video, and we're just going to kind of go through...
Let's see what this is. That's all of our chords.
This is all of the chords I know we had. Like
this is 14 seconds. All right.
Yeah.
So this is everything we put up.
Yeah. This are just chords. Did I get lights? Yeah, I did get lights.
There is some lights here, yes.
Yeah.
That's all the bush lights.
Yes. So like the netting lights and whatnot. And I was like, all right, let me just...
We didn't have the string lights out when
we didn't.
You did this.
But yeah, that was
and yes, we used every single one of those chords.
Every single one of those was used. I'm hoping...
What is this one?
Okay, that one's still uploading actually right now.
All right, we'll come back to that one.
Yeah, so let's go back to all of these and let's see if I'm going to have to jump around a little bit because for some stupid reason my camera tags things differently.
There's us working.
There's us working. There's two guys just working on the computer. So there's a bush light, and what were you doing?
That's bush one there.
That is bush one.
I was on a laptop controlling these said lights.
Okay.
I think we were working on hooking up the controllers in this picture.
I think we were.
So we had some issues with too. That is one blurry picture.
Yeah, it is.
Next.
Oh no,
it's just loading.
Yeah.
Maybe
it should. What
happened?
There it is. Okay.
Oh, so, my wife has joined the picture.
Yeah. Rose was taking these pictures.
So there's all the strings.
Yeah, string lights that we were putting on the roof.
Oh, you were hooking lights up in that picture is what we were doing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was working on this other light over here.
Yeah. We had...
This is one of the Grinches. This picture is taking a while to load.
Yeah, it really is. I'm trying to figure out why it's taking so much to load. Yeah, nice.
That's the Grinch that's on the house.
Yes.
He was the first one done.
Oh, good. We got another picture of that one. Oh, here we go.
Here's the other ones in process.
Yeah, so we got a mean, sneaky Grinch. Miss Cindy Lou. Excuse me.
Happy-go-lucky Grinch. As John dies over here.
I'm dying.
That blank white one is eventually going to be Max.
Oh, yeah, this one's going to be Max right here.
And the one in the background is Whoville. Which you'll see shortly.
Yes. There's just more pictures of that, which more chords.
More chords.
Which I think is crazy because you put lights around
him.
Around all of them. And didn't we strung some through because we actually made it look like he was stealing the lights?
Yes.
And then lights around here. And Cindy Lou, you guys cut out?
Cindy Lou, yeah, was free-handed.
Free-handed cutting.
So most of these things we did off of a projector. Like we just projected it on the woods. And then we kind of just painted on it.
Which I think is absolutely genius.
It was a genius idea by Brandy.
I was like, how are you guys going to draw this?
She had a genius idea. I was going to literally trace it, but she's like, just paint it like a coloring book. And I'm like, that's what happens. You see right there.
Yeah, I was like, when I saw this one right here, the first time I saw it, I'm like, holy crap, guys. How did you like freehand put this together?
Brandy put in a lot of hours painting.
I'm putting this, I figured that out when she told us. I was like, oh. And then when I saw you setting up that projector and I was like, oh, wow, that...
She put in a solid week every night of the week.
So work smart, not hard.
Yes.
That's pretty much what we're trying to tell you.
You want to do some yard art. Projector's the way to go.
Projector's the way to go.
Let's go back to the last picture.
Okay, what do you got? Oh, Jesus. All right.
So the 2x4 things you see in the upper thing.
Oh, right here?
Those were Christmas trees from my last 3 shows.
Okay.
But we destroyed them this year.
Oh, yeah. They've been retired.
Those lights have been moved into the actual show this year. So we retired them.
Okay.
We've upgraded.
More lights for... Because this is, I don't know, I think we've said this. This is the biggest show you've done.
This is by far the most work I've put into a show in the 6 years I've been doing this.
Hell, this is the most work I've put into a show.
It's true. You have helped me out quite a bit.
I've helped you out.
Brandy put in a lot of work.
Yes, she has. Rose took pictures.
She did good with her pictures.
She did.
So literally there was a tree limb that was bothering me at my mom's house. And so Brandy and I cut it down.
I love that. Because I know like Rose and I showed up and we're like, the hell is going on right now? Like,
we cut it down because it was in the way of the house. I couldn't see behind it.
yeah. And then there's the trees going down, and there's
So we cut it down.
cut down the tree. I was like, okay, all right, let's
Yeah,
cut.
That's my wife using chainsaw.
Yep. And then,
What we're doing here? We were trying to get service for the computer, the Wi-Fi.
oh yeah, that's right. We're trying to get Wi-Fi because we were trying to download an update.
Yeah. So what happened this year is I changed laptops,
Yes.
and that was a big mistake
Yes.
because the new one had no driver, and we couldn't find the communication port for the show. And then something else happened too.
Yeah, we updated the drivers. We switched your communication
and then I
port.
updated my software to a pro version versus my standard version, so it threw some stuff off. We had some issues.
Oh yeah, this was a great learning experience
we
for
had
us.
some issues.
That's you climbing up a tree.
That'd be a ladder.
That's a ladder, whatever. That's a blurry picture of
Spotlights,
Spotlight.
which we ended up moving.
I was like, those aren't there
Those
anymore.
aren't there anymore.
And there,
That's John.
that's me.
In case you're wondering.
Yep. That's me.
Working on a bush.
Bush.
Not sure what you were doing.
Oh
there.
no, that should be the bush.
We changed that too. I
to-
think you originally put green lights there, but we
Yeah,
changed-
this was supposed to be the Grinch
but we
voice.
ended up making him a bigger statement in the yard.
Yes. That's,
Something.
I don't know what that's
I don't know
for.
what that is. That's me on the roof.
Okay, yeah, this was the warmest day we've ever had for this year for
Oh, by far.
putting this.
So this is actually a week later than we
yeah.
started.
Oh, actually, yeah, one of the video that's uploading right now.
Yeah, you'll see. It
is
was cold.
Freezing, and
We lasted like 3 hours, and
Yeah.
we said, "All right, we're done."
we can't do this anymore.
All right, so those are lights that are shining on the house.
Okay, so you just got
I
nice.
forget what those are called, but you can find them. They're all over the place now.
Oh
They
yeah,
come
I've
in-
got one because one was
Yeah,
broken.
one of the white ones didn't end up working, so we didn't use it.
Okay, hey, that's easy.
But yeah, everybody uses those. So there's those trees I was talking about.
Okay,
We destroyed those and used the lights for other purposes.
is that it?
Is that the last picture?
I think that is the last picture. Hold on, let's see all photos. Let's go back. No, go away. I don't care about you,
This
Microsoft.
is photos.
Oh, okay.
Something happened.
Yeah, actually, no, it's not. Is that all that?
Other than the pictures you took, looks like tonight.
Yeah. Okay, let's jump into a couple of videos real fast.
Oh, we got videos. All right, let's do it.
This is a 6-second video. I don't even know what this is.
All right. It's a white mouse on a screen.
Oh, now it is. I got
That's
it.
us moving a tree.
Oh, yeah, that's cutting the tree down. Okay, I was like, what's going on?
All right.
More tree
Still
cutting.
More tree cutting.
Okay, more tree
Still
cutting.
Oh, we're working on lights there.
Yeah, pulling lights. Brandy's cutting the tree.
Yep. Using that chainsaw.
I'm in the bush.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
John's in the bush.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is actually a pretty long video.
Yeah. My kitty cat gaming shirt that I apparently always wear. I'm gonna have to buy
You
new
do
shirts.
wear that a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy new shirts. I'm noticing this. Like, you see a lot of pictures of me. I'm in this kitty cat gaming shirt, and I'm like, I need to stop.
Oh, there's my brother-in-law and my niece
Yep.
leaving wherever that we're going.
Did y'all sell that wood, or did you
No, it's still stacked over
still
there.
stack? Okay,
We're gonna use it for something.
nice. I'm just like, how long did Rose hold this shot?
Apparently a while.
Holy crap!
Still going.
All right, you know what? Let's just.
So now you've seen Brandon
Yep.
using a chainsaw. What are we doing here? Oh, we have a picture.
I thought, yeah, this is a picture, but I guess it was video too.
All right, so you're not gonna get anything out of it, but the box you see.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if we.
See if we get in here and see what's going on. So
I think one of the videos we have the box. So that's the program. We've showed everyone the
yeah,
program.
I've seen that. So this is literally just hooking up to the system.
And
That's the
it's-
controller right there.
I do have a mouse in my bag. Yeah, let's do this. What's in there?
Okay, so yeah, that's right. Because you're showing me how to like test everything. So
Oh, right.
I haven't.
John.
I didn't.
Yeah, John has never like set up the show through the computer.
Yeah.
But he did this year. So literally, you got to plug a set of lights in and figure out what controller is on the computer, and then go to that controller and plug it into it.
Yeah, and it was interesting. I actually kind of dug it. Like, all right, this is supposed to be here. I think I give an explanation.
So if I need to.
I don't know if you can hear me. Nope, I guess not.
Negative.
Oh, so
So-
these are all the pictures we just walked by were actually
Or all
video.
videos. Okay.
All right. I guess.
This is when I started on the lights on the house.
Yeah. I love those little clips that you have too. Instead of like,
They're just gutter clips.
yeah,
You can
stapling
get them anywhere.
Hello, camera.
All right.
No,
It's in the attic.
for a different show.
Different show.
Okay, that's what we were discussing the
She was asking me about the trees.
trees. that
And then
were-
I ended up saying, yeah, bring them down anyways.
Oh, okay.
This makes more sense.
Yeah. Now I was like,
So
why
those
did-
two lights right there have moved.
Yes.
You'll see them later. And we also move lights out of this back tree,
Yeah, up here.
which I won't say the name.
No. And this is me.
That is John.
This is my
He's
bush.
the big bush.
This is my bush. I'm a big
You'll
bush.
understand that more later.
Yes.
So that's controller 2 there.
Okay. So down here is controller 2.
Yes.
And trust me, we're learning so much that next year we're going to be a little more. Okay, this is how we explain it, and this is what we did when it comes to.
Yeah, John's wanting to go bigger next year, so we'll see how that turns out.
Well, I'm more going to be more organized on this end of us.
Yeah, this was kind of thrown together at last minute.
Yeah.
It's like this set was meant
It's like, hey, John, I want to do this.
You want to do this? I'm
and
like,
then he
all
made
right.
it happen.
All right, yeah, I can make it happen.
So every controller is connected by a network cable, by the way.
Okay, so we got a nice long Ethernet cable.
Yeah, I got two 50-footers.
just plugged in, and then you're running it off of a SD card that runs the program itself.
Yeah. Which I think we might have some video of that somewhere.
I think we do.
We'll find it in a minute.
Right.
This is just me hanging Christmas
Hanging
lights.
Christmas
Moving
lights.
on, moving on,
All right,
moving on.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry. What's going on here?
I need to be a bush.
Oh.
Cindy Lou, I need to figure out where Cindy Lou Who's bush is going to be.
I feel like it should be really, really on her or really, really near her.
That's true. I just, I'm just trying to figure out where we should put her bush and my bush.
We need all the bushes.
We need all the bushes, and we need to know where the bush is.
All right, so we had to discuss the bushes, apparently.
You know we have good comedy when we laugh at ourselves.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, okay.
So this is John attempting to make the Grinch, but we changed that, as you'll see later.
Oh, I'm throwing this on here going, oh, hell, I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
So we ended up turning all the lights on later on this night, and
This is
Brandy
where
and I
you're
were
supposed
like,
to be,
nope,
and then
that's not
Cindy
going to
Lou
work.
is
Okay.
tucked over
So we
behind
ended up going out and getting
the
6
bush.
more sets of green lights,
Okay.
and you'll see what happens with it later.
Nice.
We also moved Cindy Lou.
Yes.
John had Cindy Lou. We didn't like where Cindy Lou was
I didn't like
either.
where Cindy Lou was. In
So
the,
we also moved her, which you'll see later.
No, that'll just make you want to die.
It's kind of what happens. Like, you have this thing in your head, and you're like, this will work.
This
and then
seemed
you light
great.
it all up, and you're like,
You know what?
I don't like that.
I'm not digging that.
I don't like that.
Oh, God, Blair Witch. I'm so
This is
scared.
this is 10 minutes long. Is that what that says over
Yeah,
there?
that's 10. Why is this 10 minutes long?
It's like she left the camera on. That's for
Oh, wait, no. Let's roll with this for a second. This is Brandy. Rose is already gone.
How's work?
Oh, no.
No, Brandy's still here.
Because I know she had my. Oh, no. She had my
No,
phone.
the phone's on the cold one.
Yeah. I was like,
We
what?
do some explaining in that video.
I'm trying to make sure that things line up correctly.
I feel like she left the camera on.
She did. Yeah, she did leave the. Oh, that's funny.
Seriously.
All right, well, that's
Okay,
nothing.
that's nothing.
Next.
That's funny though. Okay.
That was it. That was a quick one.
Okay. I was like, wait. I think did she? Okay, here we go.
Hey, we're doing something here.
Hey. So yeah, you got these spotlights, and they're the best way to explain them. They're like the twinkle or the twinkle
They like
lights?
they put like
a glow.
2x4 there, I promise.
it's like a moving glow thing. I mean, you've seen them if you've been to Lowe's or Home Depot in the Christmas section. They've got them in every color. They've got them with Mickey Mouse. They've got them with
Oh yeah,
Santas on them. We saw one with penguins on it tonight.
that's true. We did say it wasn't penguins on tonight.
These are just colored ones,
So do you know
which
the
I'm
manager?
thinking about doing away with next year. What?
Do you know the manager of your local Lowe's?
No, I do not.
Okay, I figured if you'd be
I
like,
actually have not bought many Christmas things from my local Lowe's.
oh okay.
We live the life of Ish.
In all honesty, the only thing I added this year was some green
Good and
lights.
the bad.
Everything else has been
Everything's been normal.
It's been normal.
Oh, nice.
Which one's what?
All the work was in the Grinch cutouts.
True. And that's right, everyone. We live the life of Ish. Hopefully, it'll work. Ish. We can do this. Ish.
Well, this show is strictly off of stuff you buy from Lowe's. Now, if you go around the corner from my mom's house,
Exactly. What was that again?
there's a guy that's got $40,000 in Christmas lights.
John.
What just happened?
What?
John. Duck it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we knew we were recording this, so we didn't cuss.
Oh, right.
So we're,
Oh, the trees are back. So these look hideous in the daytime,
they look like you're trying to burn an effigy.
but at night they did exactly what I needed them to do.
Yeah, they did. I remember seeing them, and
I wish we had a video from last year's show. I had Pac-Man in last year's show.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't have them this year.
That's it on that one. All right, so those are all the videos.
Oh, we watched them all?
Yeah, we watched them all. I'm trying to look at time.
We still have that other cold one.
Yeah, we still have that other cold one. Oh,
I think that one we actually get to see some things we need to explain. And it ain't done yet.
it's done. Oh, no.
It's still not done?
Why is it not done? Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? The video cannot be played.
Why not?
The hell?
What the heck did you do, John?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Don't do that to me. Sure. Let's just do that one. I don't know what I just did.
John clicked on a button.
I don't want that. Never
That
mind.
doesn't look good.
Yeah, let's just pass on that one. They're still processing, so it's not done. Well, that's no bueno.
Well, that's not good.
Okay.
That must be a pretty big video.
Yeah, that one. That's the cold one. I
Go
think.
back to that first video right there.
Okay.
And pause it when you get to the controller.
Okay. I can do that.
Pause.
There. Okay. There we go.
So,
All right.
you
Talk
have the controller, the gray thing there.
right here.
So this other two things to the right is actually what runs the show. That's the SD card reader, which
Okay.
goes from network cord into the controller. So it
Okay.
basically turns the show on.
Gotcha.
And then that is the...
That's the radio adapter, right? Or
yeah,
radio
what's
frequency.
the frequency thing.
Yeah,
So this actually puts my show in your car,
Yes.
is what it does.
And you have to find a frequency that's not
Not being
used.
used. So we use 88.9.
Yeah. And easy
The
for
Christmas radio.
people. Christmas radio station. Hi, welcome to 88.9, where we're going to play you
So
all the
when I
songs.
originally bought this 5 years ago, it came with the starter pack. You get a controller, the SD card reader, and a audio transmitter is what the thing
Audio
is called.
transmitter. Okay, yep.
The one they give you is okay.
Uh-huh.
It's just not as powerful as this one.
Okay. So
This
Amazon
one I went on
special?
Amazon. Yep, it's like
Okay.
$100.
But it gives you a better
It does.
range.
I can hear it from about a quarter of a mile down the street. So
Okay.
it does its job.
Sweet. And that's what you want, is you want to... Because I remember the first year we were like, with that radio frequency.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
And then when you only do this for like 6 weeks out of the year, you forget things. So
Yeah. So it's kind of one of those, i.e. why I want us to plan a little bit sooner, or
yeah,
starting
we're gonna go
earlier,
a little earlier this year.
and trying to figure this out for
Gonna-
all of
gonna
our benefits.
Upgrade some lights too. I
Yep.
hope.
Try not to sneeze.
Don't sneeze.
Trying to sneeze.
He's gonna sneeze.
I'm going to sneeze.
God bless you. You didn't sneeze.
I didn't. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So what would you like to do? Because right now, we can show them the show, or do you have any other inside hints or tricks or anything like that? Because we do have a couple more pictures, but that's from tonight. So we can show them the pictures.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do that. Let's
end on the show.
end on the show. That sounds like a good plan.
Oh,
That's a tree. That's
That
still
is me.
That's you. That's still
Still a
us.
tree.
That's
Oh.
tree.
That's when John decided to use the chainsaw.
Yes, that's
is the
grass.
That is.
That's my wife's foot.
All right.
No, that's my foot.
Yeah, that is your foot.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. There's more wood. Okay.
All right. So this is what this one ended up looking like.
Okay, so that piece of wood, the long one, you made into Whoville.
The long wood.
The long,
turned into this.
the long wood turned into Whoville.
So yeah, and so we put some white lights in it, and it kind of twinkles.
Yeah. I think
You'll see a little bit of that in the show.
yeah.
So there's the sneaky Grinch.
Oh, he's so cute.
Sneaky. That's more the Whoville.
Oh, yeah, you can see a little bit of the twinkle right there.
Yeah, you'll see it better.
I mean, we literally one night you took the drill, I was holding everything and drilled holes.
We put 3 sets of lights in that. I don't
Yeah.
remember how many it was, but it was a lot. There's Mr. Max.
Max
How
like,
you doing?
hey man, how you doing, girl? How's it going, dudes? Another sneaky Grinch.
again.
Oh yeah.
We were just about to take the picture and the light turned off.
Yep.
So that's what you got. There
So
he
it's
is.
there, and now it's like, who Grinch?
Hello.
Hello. Freeze! Like what? Ah! Oh, it's blurry, but
Got a
okay.
little blurry, but there's another picture of him. You saw him earlier.
Yeah. And then I
That's
tried to
Cindy.
get Cindy.
She's kind of hidden.
Yeah.
And you'll see why later.
And then more tree stuff. Okay. So we recorded a full video
Yeah, you
of,
see the whole show. There
this
is some
show.
cars coming by, but it's in a neighborhood. It is what it is.
you know, what can you do?
John and I couldn't stay there for an hour trying to do it.
And I'm going to cut out probably the music because I don't want to get slapped with copyright. But that was our show. We had a blast. We know what we're doing. Do we want to say what we're doing or do you want to hold off
Next
for
year?
Yeah.
No, they can wait.
They can wait. All right. So I think this is going to be a yearly tradition for us.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well.
I do it every year.
You do it every year. I might as well
I'm
just
not stopping.
bring a freaking camera and we just talk about it and figure it out how to do and make it better next year. So
Check the other video first.
check the other video first. And then,
Actually, the other two.
yeah, we did 2 videos of the voices and how the lights and all that stuff. And then,
Are you going to see if the other video is ready yet? Or are we just
yeah.
going to kapooey it?
okay, well, we could have kapooied it, but
We're kapooing
we're
it.
kapooing it. All right.
If you have
so-
any questions, just feel free to drop down there.
Exactly.
I'll be happy to answer them.
Yeah, Michael, I'll shoot him to Michael and just pretty much copy and paste it. Enjoy our show and enjoy my voice, and we'll see everybody later.
See ya!
Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Whos, staring down from his cave with a sour, crunchy frown at the warm-lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow he knew. All the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early. They'd rush for their toys. And then, oh, the noise. Oh, the noise, 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 noise. That's one thing he hated. The noise, 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 noise. Then the Who's young and old would sit down to a feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, 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 feast. They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beast, which is something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. And then they'd do something he'd least like of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand, and the Who's would start singing. And they'd sing, and they'd sing, and they'd sing, 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 sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming, but how? Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderfully awful idea. I know just what to do. The Grinch laughed in his throat, and he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat, and he chuckled and chucked. What a great Grinchy trick! With this coat and this hat, I look just like St. Nick. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No. The Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he called his dog Max, then he took some red thread, and he tied a big horn on top of his head. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh and hitched up old Max. Then the Grinch said, Giddy-at! And the sleigh started down toward the homes where the Whos lay a snooze in their town. All the windows were dark, quiet snow filled the air. All the Whos were all dreaming sweet dreams without care when he came to the first little house on the square. This is stop number 1, the old Grinchy Claus hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pitch. But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once, for a moment or two, then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue, where the little Who's stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinned, are the first things to go. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the room and took every present. Pop guns and bicycles, roller skates, drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn, and plums. He stuffed them in bags, then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. He slunk to the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who pudding. He took the roast beast. He cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, the Grinch even took the last can of Who hash. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree. And the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove when he heard a small sound like a coo of a dove. He turned around fast and saw a small Who, little Cindy Lou Who was not more than 2. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter who'd got out of bed for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said,
Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick, he thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick. Why, my sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side, so I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. And his fib fooled the child, then he patted her head, and he got her a drink, and he sent her to bed. And when Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and stuffed the tree up. Then the last thing he took was the log for their fire. Then he went up the chimney, himself the old liar. On their walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. Then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for other Who's mouses. It was 1/4 dawn, all the Who's still abed, all the Who's still a snooze, when he packed up his sled, packed it up with their presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tags and the tinsel, the trimmings, the trappings. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip top to dump it. Hoo-hoo to the Who's, he was grinchishly humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo-hoo. That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry, very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes, then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast, and he himself, the Grinch carved the roast beast.